Hey guys, welcome to the channel, The Popthusiast. I am Paul, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the existing Darkwing Duck Funko Pop collection and unbox the new Funko Shop exclusive Darkwing Duck that has a chance of a chase. So I was able to order two when they first dropped, and we're going to go ahead and unbox this here and see what we get. Hopefully we get the common and the chase to complete the Darkwing Duck set. But first we're going to take a look at the older Darkwing Duck Pops, and then we'll get into the unboxing.
Let's get dangerous.
So if you were a child of the 80s or the early 90s, like I was, Darkwing Duck was one of the main cartoons that I watched. It was one of my favorite cartoons and it holds a very special place in a lot of people's hearts. And it was really awesome to see that Funko recently released another version of Darkwing Duck. It's been several years since the original set, and there's a chase variant that we're going to go ahead and unbox. But I wanted to take this as an opportunity to review the awesome pops that have already been created for Darkwing Duck and just kind of go through those one by one. Darkwing Duck was created in 1991. Which to me doesn't seem like that long ago, but it was a while ago. And to some it was considered a spin-off to DuckTales, which I also have those pops, which that might be a different video. But Darkwing Duck is, what if you took a duck from the Disney universe and combined them with Batman, and what would you get? Well, you would get Darkwing Duck. And this is Darkwing Duck, the original pop that came out and did not have a chase variant. His secret alias, Drake Mallard. So really cool pop here. So he's got the classic purple outfit with his gray hat, hands on his hips, very kind of I don't want to say cocky, but very confident superhero in the vein of Batman as well. So this is the original Darkwing Duck Funko Pop. Now there were two other pops in the initial line that came out, and they were all the good guys essentially. So the second pop that came out was Launchpad McQuack. So this was Darkwing Duck's sidekick and pilot. It would be really awesome if they came out with like a Darkwing Duck pop ride with either both of them in the, can't remember the name of their plane, but one of them in their plane. That would be sweet. But Launchpad McQuack, not the brightest guy, but was definitely a supporter and super fan of Darkwing Duck and definitely helped him out. And you may have known Launchpad McQuack from the DuckTales series, because that's where he first appeared, and then he became a ongoing character in Darkwing Duck, the cartoon series as well. And then the last of the initial three line that came out was Darkwing Duck's adoptive daughter, Gosselin Mallard, the 9-year-old energetic little girl who also turns into a superhero at some point during the series. So there's a lot of stuff Funko can do with this set and come out with some other different pops. There's a ton of other good allies or versions of these characters, especially the Negaverse and all that kind of stuff, and a lot more villains that they can make. So I'm hoping that the most recent drop of Funko, the Funko Shop Darkwing Duck, means that we're going to get more Darkwing Duck pops. I really hope so. Let's do it, Funko. So there is Gosselin Mallard. So that was the first line that came out for Darkwing Duck. Then we had some convention exclusives appear. So this next pop is not specifically considered part of the Darkwing Duck line, but because he first appeared in DuckTales, but he does appear in Darkwing Duck. This is Gizmo Duck. So this was a Target exclusive. I just thought this was a really awesome, really well made pop. He's not the sturdiest pop. He doesn't really stay on his stand very well, but he was definitely a must add to this collection. So I'm going to consider him a part of the Darkwing Duck collection since he is an ally in the cartoon, but he did debut in the DuckTales series. Now another convention exclusive that came out, this is the first villain for Darkwing Duck and his arch nemesis, Negaduck. So kind of the alternate evil version of Darkwing Duck. The pop is exactly the same, but just has the evil suit, the yellow, red, and black suit. So really cool pop, and the colors just really kind of pop out at you as well. And this is actually the chase version, looks like this in just a different pose from the recent Funko Shop drop. So we'll see if we pulled it or not. And then another kind of evil version of Darkwing Duck. This is Negatron. So this was another con exclusive. Again, the same mold, but just a different color. All gray this time. So this is the evil Darkwing Duck made of only Negatrons. So one of the villains, which we're going to talk about in a second, Megavolt, used some sort of ray and separated Darkwing Duck's positrons and negatrons and made a evil version of him, Negatron. And eventually these Positrons and Negatrons came back together, and Darkwing Duck came back fully formed. But maybe we'll get a Positron Duck. That would be cool. But this is the Negatron version of Darkwing Duck. And then the last pop that they came out with was I think a GameStop mystery box exclusive. So there's a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant that I'm not really interested in for this pop, but makes sense because this is Megavolt. He controls electricity, so having a glow-in-the-dark version of him would make sense. But here's what he looks like out of the box. And the one thing I just noticed again, I forgot about this, but there's kind of a plug on his head. And I wondered, no, don't put this in your electrical outlets. Don't do that. But there's a little plug on his outfit on his head. And he actually, some trivia, he was a high school classmate of Darkwing Duck. So there we have the original Darkwing Duck line, and one kind of mention there that's not officially a part of the line. But now let's unbox the Funko Shop exclusives that came in. I ordered 2, hoping to get a Common and a Chase, and keep the Darkwing Duck set fairly complete. Now this was the first eBay exclusive, I guess you can call it an eBay exclusive, that was initially only available through the Funko Shop on eBay. So there was some drama and controversy, of course, that came with this, because there was a mistake that was made where if you ordered multiple items, it would charge you a shipping charge for each item that you ordered. So a lot of people had a cow about that, and I understand why you'd be upset about that, but they did fix it and correct it and credit back, if you reach out to them, credit back that shipping. So if you did order these and you were charged shipping for multiple items, contact them and they will reimburse you, hopefully. As soon as I saw that happen in the cart, I went back and just kind of preemptively looked through the Funko Shop items on eBay, and I picked out a couple other items that would take me over the free shipping costs. I wouldn't have to fool with the extra shipping costs, not realizing that they would credit it to you at the time. So I have a couple other pops in here in addition to the Darkwing Duck pops. So let's take a look at those couple pops first. So we got these weird sorters. So the first pop I picked up was only $8.99. So I do collect I have most of these superhero Day of the Dead versions. So this was the Funko Shop exclusive Flash Day of the Dead. So here he is out of box. So for $8.99, and to help me get free shipping for this order, definitely it made sense to me. So I went ahead and picked up the Day of the Dead Flash. And then I also picked up a Funko Shop Michael Jordan that I had been wanting to get, but I didn't want to just get 1 or 2 and have to pay shipping. So this worked out. I just threw this in the order to help me get free shipping. So here he is, just kind of in kind of mid jump to do a dunk. So here is the Funko Shop Michael Jordan. And I typically keep my sports pops in the box, so this will just go up on my sports wall. So now let's take a look at the actual Darkwing Duck pop. So here is the sorter, and we're gonna go ahead and peek in here. So here are both of the Darkwing Duck pops. So let's look at the first one, and it is the Common. Okay, that's cool. So let's look at this one out of box. Again, it's really the same outfit and everything is the original pop, just a different pose. So here he is, kind of flipping his cape back like he does in the series. So really cool pose there. So if you want to compare the old Darkwing Duck to the new one, this is what they look like. So really not too different, really, which is surprising because a lot of the newer pops do have more details on them, but they did a pretty nice job on the original Darkwing Duck to begin with. Okay, so here we go. So this is the last Darkwing Duck pop. Let's see if we get the Chase. And we did! The Chase! Here is the Negaduck Chase version of Darkwing Duck. Really cool when that happens, when you order 2 and you get the Chase. So let's go ahead and take him out of the box. So again, the same mold as the other one, just the Negaduck outfit version. He's got the cape flying out like that. So exact same mold, but just the Negaduck version. So that is awesome. So was able to keep the set nearly complete. Again, I don't have the glow-in-the-dark Megavolt, but I'm not really interested in that one. But I have all these other Darkwing Duck pops. Hopefully they will come out with more. If you did order or got a chance to order the Darkwing Duck pops, I think they're still available on the Funko Shop if you want to take a shot at the Chase. They are now on the Funko Shop, so you don't have to worry about the eBay shipping issue, although there's still the Funko Shop shipping. And here's the new Darkwing Duck and the Chase. Very excited about that. Well, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for Funko Pop and pop culture related content like this. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time.